Hey guys, it's Big Irish Red, and I wanted to come with you on this new adventure for pet taming Fenryr from the Halls of Valor. So, anyways, guys, you are now able to tame pet Fenryr as a pet for Beastmaster. I had a great time doing it. It is completely soloable. Now, you just got to use some of your hunter, tricks of the trade, so to speak, with your faint death and your play dead. Make sure you have play dead available for you. That way you can have your pet go down just in case he pulled aggro. Now, every time I ran through mobs, I made sure beforehand that my pet was on passive, but that doesn't always mean that he's not going to piss off the mobs, to be honest. So, there is an ability, and you can see it kind of looks like the warrior's taunt right next to my counter shot. Now, that ability allows for my pet to gain a significant amount of health. So, in case I think he's going to go down from taunting the bosses, um, and my men pet is on cooldown, I can use that ability and it gains stamina, so it increases his health significantly. Now, what I loved about this was you got to really experience a lot of this as a solo hunter, and I didn't realize I was able to solo some of this content. So Heimdall, it took me several tries. I hated this guy, and it's mostly because of the breath, and of course the freaking blades he throws at you. Now, of course, this is all done on Mythic, so you have to do it on Mythic difficulty. It can be a pain in the ass. Like, I mean, I almost died here. Luckily, I used some of my abilities to get the hell back up to health. Now, I am also wearing my Roots of Solandrasil pants, so if when I stand still, I'm able to gain that health back passively. I do have the headpiece, but I was not wearing it here. That if every time I feign death, I increase my health as well. I did not use that one, but I did use Roots of Solandrasil for this. So I mean, really, just go in there and try and get some health potions. You shouldn't really need it too much. Your pet, it's just big on keeping your pet alive. That is a huge thing. So, and I didn't do it very well. I that's one of the reasons why it actually took me as long as it did to get it done. Is I wasn't able to keep or I didn't pay attention to when my men pet was up. Sometimes I completely forgot to use it, and then my pet died. I was like, oh crap, I can't believe I did that. And then I had to freaking go at it again, go at it again. So my DPS, as you can see, I'm not like a top level DPS hunter. I mean, so I'd say anywhere between 890 and above. If you're pretty decent with your pet and you're able to keep your men pet up, you should have no problem actually soloing this content. So just make sure you get it done and get it, use your abilities the way you need to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward real quick for a second, and I'll catch back up with you. So now here, what I did, you can actually run past these. I messed up on this one. This is one of my successful ones. But you can actually run past these guys, and I tried to do it here, but I messed up. And you can actually feign death right there. If you feign death, like I actually lost them, but I got up too quick. But you can also just kill them. So if you just want to run through them, kill them, that's fine too. These three mobs are not hard to kill, but you cannot kill. I mean, obviously you're not going to clear this whole room. It'll take forever. But if you're with a group, of course, that's perfectly fine. So if you have a guild group that wants to take you through this, that'll be really quick and easy. But you have to solo the last boss. You have to solo Fenryr. So, I mean, some people are even talking about creating a group, and not to be the dick of the world, but you could honestly create a group for Mythic Zero, run through here, and kick everyone before Fenryr. That's a dick thing to do, but if you really wanted to. So I trapped here, but I also used my tar trap. I placed it in such a way that when they activated it, it would slow them. You can mount up to a certain point. Make sure you have, because I'm waiting right here. I'm waiting for cooldowns right now because, like I said, I've done this a few times, so my stuff was on cooldown. You need to have all your mobility cooldowns up, and you need to have your turtle up. If you don't have any of those up, you will not get through this room. I barely made it through this room. And it's not because of anything particular. It's just they don't like to lose aggro. So definitely got in there as soon as I could. almost forgot to play dead with my pet. Like, they were running away from me, and I'm like, all right, awesome. Why are those people still chasing me? Why are those people still chasing me? Oh, crap, play dead. Play dead. Thank God, pet. And, he finally turned away. So you can get there, feign death. Make sure your pet feign death. Almost pissed me off there, because that would have been just a horrible, horrible thing. That was like my 10th try getting through there. And it wasn't even a big deal. It was just one time I accidentally disengaged the wrong direction, and I just stood there and took it. So here, it's actually my only time I ever went through this. I didn't have to actually do this too many times. I was pretty happy with this, but I did dismiss my pet. That's what I meant to do here. I did dismiss my pet, so I didn't have it pulling anything. Once again, the feign death trick. You're just gonna jump, run, go as far as you can, and then feign death. I mean, pretty simple, pretty easy. But you shouldn't have too much of an issue. I actually had like little to no issue with Fenryr. He was a lot simpler than I thought he was gonna be. Especially in the beginning, I blew him up and everything, but I saved a lot of my big cooldowns. Of course, I potted, I used my trinket. But as you can see, I have a Chrome Hound, so I do have Lust available. I saved my Lust for the next time I faced him. I didn't want to have to deal with that. I did have to use my stamina ability on this guy on the first bit because I messed up my men pet. So, but you should be able to actually get him down fairly quickly. The Ravenous Leap didn't really hurt me very much. I started moving, forgetting that I was a solo. I was looking for another person to get away from him. So it was a really fun fight though. So now that he's dead, really, as you can see, I didn't really do much moving. I had to feign death because I was still in combat and I couldn't mount. So, all those fun things. Now, here is where you actually don't want to just like try and just run past them and feign death. You want to kill these, and they're really simple. I trapped most of them and killed one at a time. You can do it that way. I'm gonna fast forward it so you don't have to see me kill all 7 of these things. But they were actually really easy to kill. It wasn't until I got to the 3-pack that was up in front of us that really kind of gave me an issue. So here I'm just waiting for cooldowns again. I'm waiting for my increased health cooldown. But once I did, I popped everything. Like, I went a little early because I knew I wasn't going to need it right away. So, but I popped everything, popped my Lust, went full ham on him. And, I got him down fairly quickly. I ignored these ads. But what I did do is go into the cave. I mean, just to make my life and everything easier. I got him really close, and this is where I messed up. I forgot to mend my pet. So now I'm frantically trying to get my health and everything back up. My pet's still attacking, so thankfully my pet's doing damage. I stood in place because I have my Roots of Salandrasil, so all my healing was increased, and then I just got back on him. Now, I did feign death here to lose aggro, and then gave my pet back aggro, and then boom, all of a sudden I killed him because, hunter mechanics. So here though, grabbed all my stuff. Here though, you gotta dismiss your pet, of course, just like any other taming. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. The animations on this guy, I think, are just awesome. So, alright guys, I will pick it back up when you guys see me at the end. Hey guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Big Irish Red signing off. I love these pets. These are so cool. The animation is so great. So if you liked the video, hit like, you subscribe to see some more videos in the future. Can't wait to hear back from you guys. Love you. Bye.